It won't be long, you know. It won't be long before a holiday in Spain. To top up the town, or get rid of the bikini line, or make a few new ones, will become a thing of the past, a distant memory for British citizens. Well, you see, almost half the Spaniards believe that central government should restrict the amount of people visiting Spain. Ain't it bad enough that we now are going to have the EES system, which is going to cause quite a bit of stir, that it is. Increasing costs for everybody, making the delays longer than they already are because of Brexit. There's a whole lot of numbers for the cross in the wrong box that they did. Fools! Well, almost half of Spaniards believe that central government should limit the number of tourists. 45% believe that central government should have more control. Maybe to impose some quotas on tourism into Spain. Not just the Balearics, no. Because that's where it all started, wasn't it? It was in the Balearics, no. It's mainland Spain as well. And Catalonia, Barcelona, what have you, they're all kicking off. So tourist activities as well, they reckon, ought to be controlled in the protected areas, such as national parks, according to a recent Avanius survey. Respondents living in regions most affected by the over-tourism go further, with 50% believing that their local council should ban the construction of new tourist accommodation. Maybe they should be building housing for people. That's why they're upset. They can't afford to buy a flipping house. All the properties have been bought up to be put on Airbnb. Well, 4 out of 10 inhabitants of Spain hold the results believe that there are too many British tourists and the flats that they want to stay in. Maybe they'll timeshare. Whatever. If you've got suckered into one of them, you must be right off full anyway. So anyway, there are also value benefits of more sustainable tourism. Sustainable. They want to manage it. They want to control it. Not necessarily stop it. Kind of makes sense, really. It's kind of like immigration. Maybe they'll get Nigel Farage on board. He'll help them, I'm sure. What a numpty. The survey reveals that 80% of Spaniards say that they would reflect on the model of tourism we want, and 60.2% also are already aware of alternatives to mass tourism, such as sustainable or regenerative tourism. You've got to build your own property to stay there. It's not just that, is it? This is post-Brexit, where a lot of these so-called experts, immigrants, have fled Spain to go back to the UK. Because a lot of them even voted for Brexit, you see. Numpties. Kipper. They decide they can't cope with extra paperwork and stuff. Many of them are living in the... They were living incognito. In the black. They weren't paying their taxes. Many of them were, I know a few still are. I know they're bucketed. Because they can't go to they can't get any health care or anything, you see. As soon as they go across that border, they're going to be found out. Especially once the new EES system comes into play. Hang on, where you been, sir? You can imagine that, can't you? Come in just a little side room. You know how it goes. Get the old rubber gloves I've got. Use both 2 hands. Anyway, you wear them. But you could. Well, you see. Brexit did this. They just did. Everything's changed since 2015. Obviously the pandemic as well, but that's not caused this. There's Brexit. Brexit. And the Brexiters want it, now they're moaning because they can't afford to go on holiday. Oh, those staycations, like they used to say, didn't they, during the Brexit negotiations? Oh, you have no deal. Spend your money in the UK anyway. You know how they are. Loonies. Yes, I better say something else then, but I better not. Anyway, you tell me what you think. Do you think us Brits deserve it? Because I think we do. Totally.